Ja, wunderschönen guten Tag. Wir haben es endlich geschafft, an den Stand von KORG zu kommen. Und ich stehe mit Steve und wir haben den MS-20 vor uns stehen. One of the most exciting products of NAMM 2013, I think. And Steve, what's it got in store for us?
What it is that in 1978, the original MS-20 was created by two engineers at Korg. And it became one of the most popular, most loved and unique sounds in the analog world. Those same two engineers created this, the MS-20 Mini. So it's exactly the same. This is real analog synthesis. This is not modeling or anything like that. This is real analog synthesis. Potentiometers, chips, etc. So the thing is, the only difference is it's 86% smaller than 86% of the size of the original MS-20. But everything else is 100%. Nice dirty filters, those familiar. So two oscillators. I can choose the waveform here. Even go to PWM and select the shape I want. Bring in the second oscillator, choose that waveform. Adjust the pitch.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really big. Now the thing is, I know it's too much fun. Oh yeah, I'm being videoed. Is it comes with lots of cables to get in and do some great patching. It's really rediscovering.
It looks like an old telephone center.
Yes, but it doesn't work as a phone, unfortunately. So the interesting thing when I started working with it, I was like, oh, there's something wrong with the mod wheel. No. You need to patch the mod wheel from here into the filter. This one, that's filter. It's just so much fun. The original engineers, one of them was a guitar player, and he, back in the 70s when he was working on this, he went, oh, I want to be able to plug my guitar in. It would be so cool. So he made it so you could actually plug audio in. So that's what we're doing even today. Here I've got the key oscillator just triggering a drum pattern. I'm taking the audio out and plugging it into the audio in here. Take the trigger out.
So it's actually drums you're playing with right now.
Yes, exactly. It's just, and it is really verbatim. It's really the same, even down to the box. The box that the MS-20 Mini comes in is exactly the same as the original one in 1978.
So a lot of legacy there.
Absolutely. The manual is the same. The patch sheet with all showing you how to actually create different sounds and so on is exactly the same. It's very, very, very exciting. It's been absolutely the hit of the show.
And I mean, with that size, you can take it anywhere. You can use it on stage effortlessly, and well, you can even use it like if you're doing it in a pedestrian zone and use that.
Yes, it's so much fun. The thing is, too, is that it does have, if you look on the back here, it does have MIDI in and does have USB in and out, but the only thing that's for is notes. It's basically note on and off. Everything else is, a potentiometer with a chip.
It's not modified. Okay.
Modified in that sense.
Very, very nice. So what all the guys want to know about is when's it coming out?
We're looking at April, and I have an American street price of $5.99 street price.
I think it's going to be the same in euros then, and I think you guys will be showing it on the music fair in Frankfurt as well.
Be there.
Will you be there?
Yes.
So we'll see each other there, I guess. And thank you, Steve, for the scoop on the MS-20 Mini. And I think I already love it, even though I'm a drummer. And but I like that thing, so I can plug my drums into this one and have fun with it. Also KORG MS-20 Mini, guckt mal im April rein, 599 circa wird er kosten. Wir sind immer noch am Stand von KORG und bei mir ist immer noch Steve und wir haben uns jetzt mal den KingKORG hier fertig gemacht zum euch zeigen. Ein neuer Synthesizer and KingKORG, well, it's actually got the skyscraper as an eye, so that's really, really a nice thing. What's it all about, the name?
Basically what we're looking at is, we do have the micro-KORG series out there, but we wanted to make a KingKORG, not a micro-KORG. And so it was quite interesting because last September we released our music workstation called the Chrome. And the cool thing about the Chrome, it has like 3.8 gigabyte of PCM inside of it, which is like 10 or 14 times more than anything in that price range. And it's doing really, really well. But it was interesting on the forums because they were saying, you know, yeah, but I wish they'd make a synthesizer. And we were just grinning from ear to ear because we knew, wait until January, because we were going to bring out not only a modeling analog synth, but also a real analog synth like with the MS-20 Mini. So this is an analog modeling synth, but it's designed for stage. If you're familiar with the SV1, our stage vintage piano, you could sort of look at the KingKORG synthesizer as being like an analog SV1. It's perfect for stage in a couple of ways. First of all, it's dead sexy. It really looks cool. The color, the knobs are beautiful, and it's really set up well. So if I want to have a lead sound, I just touch the lead button. A bass. I even have pianos, and even up to electric pianos, clavs, organs, etc. And then you have this favorites button. When I press favorites, these 8 buttons can be set as my favorite sounds for live, and I have 5 banks of them. So, but it is an analog modeling synth. It has 3 oscillators. So it's nice and big. You can also layer 2 timbres together. This is a cool trick where it's 3 oscillators, but if you put it to unison, those 3 become 6. So the programmer created a layer of 2 of those, so you have a 12 oscillator lead sound.
That's pretty massive.
Yeah. Also, you can split 2 sounds. But what's cool is this. Over here, we have the filter section.
All right.
Now, the real difference between those classic analog synths, the OB, the P5, the MG, and so on, really was the filter section. So what we did is we modeled those filters. So I can have direct access to selecting the type of filter I want right here, but let me show you a couple of sounds that illustrate these different filters. For example, the OB filter. Right? The P5 filter. MG. Acid. As a built-in arpeggiator. Watch these lovely knobs and smooth filter. We also modeled our own MS-20 filter. Next, if I go over here, I'm going to choose one of the electric pianos. If I show you this next section here over on the left that's dedicated to the effects. First of all, low and high EQ for quick access, but we have 3 sections of effects. Pre-effects for modeling of electric piano amps, guitar amps, distortion, decimator, etc. Mod effects, kind of stomp box stuff where we have phasers, chorus, flanger, and so on, and then the reverb and delay section. You'll notice that the phaser light is on here, but there's no phaser. You turn it on by just touching it. Hit it again.
You can see right at the top if it's enabled or not, right?
Exactly. And so then you can adjust it and edit it.
2 parameters for each effect?
Yes. Now the other thing is it has inside here a real analog tube. So I can actually route the signal into the tube before it goes to the outputs. So I can just turn on. It warms it up a bit, but I can take this drive and overdrive the tube and get real analog distortion. Every amplifier needs to go to 11, hit boost. You'll notice a mic level. It also has a vocoder inside of it. We're looking at a street price of $12.99 US, and again around March, April delivery.
That looks really nice, and I love that the knobs are like you can't even miss them. You have everything you need on stage. Even if it's dark, you can see everything, you know, right away where you are, and you don't have to fiddle with a menu or anything like that. So that's very, very nice and very neat design, and it sounds great. So thanks for the insight.
Excellent.
And have a great NAMM show. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so much.
So, guckt mal rein, Musikmesse, und da wird auch da sein der KingKORG. Und wir gucken mal hier für euch von Session Music weiter, was es noch so gibt.